Well, 4 years ago today, Hurricane Wilma blew through South Florida. Tonight, Adam Cooperstein introduces us to a mother who watched her life's possessions literally sink during the storm, but she's bouncing back in a big way.
October 24th, 2005. Hurricane Wilma had just ripped through South Florida, leaving behind this scene just off the causeway in North Bay Village.
An entire community of houseboats that have been completely destroyed.
But none worse than the one at the very end, belonging to Rob and Alessandrina Lerner. That morning, from the building next door, they watched their home sink. All of their possessions washed away.
We're safe, family's okay, and that's what's really important.
That's the second story of our house.
4 years later, Alessandrina and her daughter Amandine watched that old footage for the very first time.
Unbelievable.
Remember the person who was stuck in his houseboat? That guy with the parrot?
Yeah.
The Lerners didn't have insurance, but thanks to FEMA, a small business loan, and a positive attitude, they got back on their feet. Today, Alessandrina lives here in South Beach. She and her husband have since separated, but the trauma they faced after Hurricane Wilma is finally behind them.
It took me a long time to really completely get over it, but I think now I'm just, I've moved on, so it's just the past.
And the future looks bright, too. At Books and Books in South Beach, not far from her new home, Alessandrina's poetry book, The Essence of Love, just hit the shelves.
I feel very blessed, grateful and blessed.
But the story gets even better. All of the book's illustrations were done by little 10-year-old Amandine.
My skill is writing, her skill is art, and she's a beautiful artist and a natural.
An up-and-coming artist and a newly published poet. Fully recovered 4 years after Hurricane Wilma left them homeless.
We went through very difficult times, but now we're just so happy. We just live very simply and very happily.
Adam Cooperstein, South Florida Tonight.
And I guess that's the key, simply and happily. That's a very resilient family there. We should mention Alessandrina has a book signing coming up at Books and Books in South Beach, scheduled for Monday, November 23rd at 7 p.m.